Hi, and welcome to the Social Chase. I'm your host, Chase Taylor, along with Jaden.
How y'all doing, everybody? I was glad to make it.
And we have Jordan Lopez with us today.
Hi guys, thanks for having me here. It's really an honor to be here.
So now I'm going to tell you about Jordan. Jordan Lopez is a 23-year-old and is on the autism spectrum and lives in Bristol. He graduated in 2021 with a AAS degree from Tungstis Community College in graphic design and is currently a certified pharmacy technician at CVS. Jordan has always been drawn to areas of artistic expression, including photography, fine arts, and creative writing. In college, he became a published author and is currently finalizing his full-length graphic novel. Throughout his primary education, he was selected to be in multiple art shows held at the Bristol Board of Education. Most recently, his artistic talents were on display at the first Big Bro Insists Mural Arts Extravaganza, where he was too fortunate enough to win first prize. When Jordan is not writing or painting, he enjoys participating in the Bristol Special Olympics, where he skis, bowls, and does track and field.
So, Jordan,
Yeah.
who has been your biggest influence in your art?
Um, from when I was young, I was always interested in art. Like I remember when I was in like first grade, I would find scrap paper and draw them with markers. A few of my early elementary school art teachers really influenced me in art. They encouraged me to keep um, you know progressing to hone my talents in art. I would say probably my favorite artist growing up was probably Van Gogh. I really liked Starry Night. And also, I would say my biggest personal influence in art was probably my great uncle Paul Zelansky. He was a pretty well known artist in Connecticut, and he even taught classes up at UConn University. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, he was. I'm really glad to keep the artistic expression in my family.
Okay. So, wait, what was like the biggest thing you ever like made in art?
Right? I would say honestly probably the mural. I don't think I've ever worked on something bigger than that. It was like probably like 6 feet, like 8 feet long,
Oh my
like
God.
oh,
that's
probably like
huge.
5 feet tall. Yeah, like that's definitely my biggest art project I've ever worked on.
Very nice.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in the first Big Bro Insists Mural Arts Extravaganza?
Yeah. So it's actually really funny. I was actually on my way out of work, and I noticed my mom sent me a text, and she's like, "Hey, I found this, this mural project, with people on the spectrum are gonna be doing this. Do you want to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not? It'd be a really good, like, learning experience." And it was like 2 days, I think, before the event actually began, so I really had to brainstorm my ideas really fast. But it was definitely, I'm really glad I joined in the Big Bro and Sis mural strategy game. So it was really fun.
Nice. My mom texted me the same thing as well. Nice.
What inspired you? The theme of your mural?
So the mural, like, I really dove deep, wrestled with like what I want to convey as the theme. So the mural like really like told a story about not only like my interests and hobbies, like writing, wrestling, zombies, I like The Walking Dead, but also like about autism, and like I spelled out the word autism, and each letter had like a different theme to it, and it was in a different style.
Okay.
So
That's pretty cool.
So, what was your favorite part of the event?
I say besides painting the mural and ruining my pair of shoes with like getting paint all over them, it was definitely meeting people and be able to connect with people on the spectrum, and people that are very kind and accepting, like my example, and the party was really fun. We got to meet Fat Joe through a Zoom call. I thought that was a really cool experience. I didn't expect that to happen, but yeah, and also it led me to being right here on the social station with you guys, social squad. Really awesome.
Those are nice. Even I didn't like getting paint on the shoes. And the fat show was unexpected.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that coming.
I actually liked the mirror I made, and I loved winning the bronze medal.
What would you say like your message to the people that wants to do art and stuff?
Um, I would say, don't be afraid, like, be yourself, paint what you want to do. Art is very, it's not, one size fits all. It's not black and white. It's up for the eyes to hold it, up to interpretation. So I really just encourage, just go for it and do, do you think is best.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but I think my mural, like I wanted to really show, like the not one size fits all. Like people with autism, they're not, in the checkbox, we're all like very different, at different, interests, hobbies.
Yeah.
So I want so it's like a spectrum, like it's called.
It's pretty nice. I mean, we're all different, and we are also on the spectrum as well. I mean, I have a book series I created and drew by myself, and I posted myself as well.
That's awesome. What's the books about?
Well, they're about cute little animal characters. They're represented the letters of the alphabet.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. For like the book was that's like a pretty good narrative, pretty good like creativity on like how you made that book and stuff. Where it's like just animals and stuff. It's pretty cool. Where it could make it like in a show or something. Anyone could like that idea. That's a pretty good
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
good background. So where for like my like perspective, well, what from like my see, like I'm different. It's like some ways. I mean, I do have like the spectrum, right? But it's just that I'm more talkative as like time like progressive. Like back then when I was like littler, when I was like in elementary school, I barely like talked. So
Same here.
yeah, I
Wow.
barely talked. But then like few years passed after I like met friends, then I got like more and more like upgraded, like like how like video games be doing like upgrading
Yeah.
and stuff.
Next
So where
level.
I upgraded going up, and now look at me now. I'm like talking more like confident wise. Where now I'm worrying about like doing like what should I do? Music. I love doing music and I love doing filming. So yeah, where I'm trying to like do that and trying to get my permit, but
Okay.
that's taking a while.
Oh yeah,
So,
no, you'll get it soon. Took me
Yeah.
a while too. I've had my license for a little while now, and I still don't.
Oh,
I'm still not comfortable driving by myself yet.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to learn to drive.
So wait,
Nice.
how easy was it for the permit?
The permit itself wasn't too difficult. I know that was like that was like the written test. I think I just barely passed it. I think with like if I got like 2 more questions wrong, I wouldn't have passed. The driving part was a little tougher. It was still easy because you just go right down the
because you just,
street,
like, moving
park,
around. Yeah.
go back. I won't go too deep into detail.
Wow.
Nah, like I feel like I would pass it. I feel like I could do well with the driving test, where I'm like like practicing with my mom and stuff. It's pretty well. That part's easy, but just the test was I really can't
Yeah.
get it. But
It's just I think I'm not scared. I'm pretty confident in my ability to drive on the road. It's just the other people that make me nervous. That someone's gonna do something stupid.
Oh,
That someone's gonna take a red light.
you take a red light, speed,
Yeah,
pass.
speed. They'll change lanes without checking the mirrors.
Yeah.
I could relate.
That's really late. Back to music. What would you say is your favorite type of music?
My favorite type of music is sometimes rap, mostly pop, but then I'm pretty much like all around. Like I'm like a dog breed, where it's like a I'm like a mixed. So we're like I would love to have like pop around. I would love around like rap around, and I would love I guess sometimes EDM. But like my most favorite like artist wise is just Travis Scott, pretty much. Like
Pretty good artist.
yeah, I guess he pretty much influenced me from like how his like music studies and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. Where I listen to a bunch of music. I listen mostly pop. My friends got me more into rap, but I think it really depends on my mood. Like sometimes I'll listen to jazz, country, rock, depending on my mood, and I'll just dance to it.
What would you say is like your favorite artist in music?
Favorite artist? I think my favorite artist is the only concert I've been to. It's the Imagine Dragons. I went to my first concert a few years ago before COVID. They were at the Xfinity Theater in Hartford, but that was fun. They're kind of like pop rock. I like that.
So Chase, what would you say is like your favorite artist?
Hard to say. There are a variety of them.
So what would y'all say was better, Michael Jackson or Prince?
Ooh, that's tough.
Well, I'm more familiar with Michael Jackson.
I'll be honest. I haven't listened to too much Prince, but I do know a little more about Michael Jackson, and
Yeah,
I think I gotta pick him.
yeah, same here. I mean, like I haven't really like listened to Prince, but just that like most people have been talking about it, like Michael Jackson or Prince. I barely been listening to Prince, but mostly Michael Jackson been like on my childhood. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Wrote a few books. One of my next projects that I'm working on is actually I'm actually writing a novel too that I hope to get published very soon. Yeah. Yeah, it's like young adult like contemporary fiction, so it's like realistic fiction, and it's about a boy on the spectrum, dealing with the hardships, having autism and trying to fit in a world that doesn't understand him.
Wow, that's nice.
That's really cool, yeah. I'll say about that.
So Chase, are you thinking about making another book?
Yes, I actually am working on one right now.
What is your next? What is the next book you about to make?
Well, it's called the Letter Critters Word Book.
The Legend of Critters. Okay. So it's gonna be like a sequel onto the next one.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like a chronicle
Like that.
where it could be like a movie or like a TV show.
Like a TV show, yeah.
Yeah.
So where is this like book gonna be like what transferred or wherever it's called? Where's it gonna be on? Is it gonna be like only like on books or like on all like platforms, or it could be like on ebooks and books?
Yeah, it can be like an audiobook.
Well, I did make books on Kindle and on just the regular ones. I did actually make an audiobook of the second book.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So when is it gonna be like published?
I don't know. Maybe soon when I'm ready,
At the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
or when I have everything in order.
Yeah. Don't rush the process.
You don't rush like the process.
And
Make it as creative as
Yeah.
possible.
I know. Yeah.
By
I
the
don't
time, like quality is better than quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like my track, because you say don't sacrifice form for speed. Like do it right if you gotta do it slower, but don't do it fast and do it wrong. 'Cause,
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Like yeah. Speaking about books, so so what do you guys work on? What job do y'all have?
So
Go to.
right now, as Chase said at the beginning, I'm a certified pharmacy technician at CVS. I've been working at CVS for a little over a year now. It's pretty great. I'm not the biggest fan of working in retail, because I'm not the biggest fan of interacting with the general public, but I do enjoy working with my colleagues and working for the company, count pills, hand off prescriptions, bill insurance so they can cover the medicine.
Does it get busy? Does it get busy most of the time?
Oh yeah, it's pretty busy throughout the day, especially between 2 and 5 o'clock when people are getting home. So you can definitely get a little crazy sometimes.
Okay. What was the most craziest stuff you ever happened in CVS?
I don't know. It's just some people, they get very, frustrated with their insurances, and they'll, make a scene. They'll start yelling at us, even if it might not be our fault. But yeah, that's probably some of the craziest things I've seen.
Where the job I'm working at now is a ShopRite. It's where right now I'm doing front end, doing like bags, bringing in carts inside.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I mean, I guess it gets boring sometimes
Mm.
when it's not really busy
Yeah.
most of the time at the moment.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, going outside, it just past the time. I mean, time flies faster. So
I don't get to go outside in CVS. We're inside all day.
what? all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So wait,
Can't leave
and
pharmacy.
you say you do like the front tail and stuff. So wait, are you able to like move around and stuff, or you just like stay in one spot?
It depends. Sometimes they'll move us around. Most of the time, we'll stay in one spot. Like, sometimes they'll just put me at drive-through. Then I'm at drive-through pretty much the whole day, or they'll put me
Okay.
at pickup, which is the front cash register for people that come inside. And there's also like production where you count the pills.
That was a good interview. I'm talking to Jordan.
Yeah,
Now let's
welcome.
get into the social squad. Ah.
Yeah.
So Chase, where you work at?
I work at Petco.
Petco. How's Petco? Oh, okay. How's Petco?
Yeah, it's nice. I just put away the inventory, and I try to find some boxes to work on, so time doesn't go too slow for me,
Yeah.
and I don't get bored.
So you don't really work with the animals too much?
No.
I love Petco. I got a lot of my pets there growing up. Hermit
Yeah.
crabs, lizards, frogs.
Really?
Really, yeah.
So a frog. What was it like work having like a frog?
It's pretty funny. We didn't even touch them because they're like fire belly toes, so I think they're like kind of their skin's kind of pointy, so you're not really supposed to touch them too much.
Ooh.
But they were cute though.
Oh, speaking of the devil,
Oh, wow.
look who decided to come. Hey, what's up, Sarah? How you
Hey.
doing?
Hi, Sarah.
Doing good, doing good. Yeah, traffic was a nightmare.
Oh wow.
God, I feel you with like the traffic and stuff. So we were just like talking about like animals and stuff. So now I want to talk like animal personas and stuff. So wait, what would y'all say? What kind of like if like an animal like a wild cat for a day? What would you want to be? A tiger, a jaguar, a bobcat, or any wild cat or any cat in general?
I would be a lion because they're so majestic with their manes and their pack mentality or their
Yeah.
pride mentality.
They lions are cool.
Yeah.
They are really cool.
But jaguars are just superior. I would love
yeah.
well, not a jaguar, a tiger. They're so superior.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say, Jordan?
It's, that's stuff. Yeah, I think I like the idea of being either like jaguar or even like the cheetah too, because they're super fast.
Yes, they are.
And small and lean.
I think they're the fastest land animal.
They are, yeah.
Are
They
they
can
the
reach speeds
fast-
up to 75 miles per hour. if
Holy
I'm not mistaken.
crap.
They're
Right.
the fastest in the wild.
Faster than some others, yeah.
So Chase, what would you want to be?
Hard to decide. Maybe a lion or a cheetah.
A cheetah.
Or a hyena.
Oh,
They're damn
You
good.
know, oh my
hyena.
god,
The way they laugh and like they're like scavengers. They eat
they
anything.
creepy.
They
Well,
are.
what they laugh.
They're
but
creepy.
Never actually seen them laugh in real life.
Yeah.
They are very creepy with their laugh.
I heard like some facts about them, but I won't get into it today. Like some facts about like some of the animals, like from like how cheetahs and hyenas. But
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
wait, I'll give you like one little thing. Did y'all know that a hyena is in a dog family?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's in its own family. I
That's-
mean,
Oh.
So it has its own separate category.
yeah.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
heard
wow.
about that. I heard like they're actually like, I think they look more like dogs or cats, but they're actually more related to like cats or something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
I can't remember.
Oh, I'll have
Yeah.
to look into that.
And
Well, yeah.
Did y'all know a bear is a dog and is in the dog family?
Really?
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought
So
I
where
was
if you get like a pet cub, right? That's a dog, but just at the small cub, just make sure it doesn't get like taller than you. So
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
I know there's some people have a pet wolf dog, half wolf,
That's-
half dog.
they be those be looking cute. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
When they're a puppy, once they get full grown, that's when animal
Yeah.
activists start worrying.
Yeah. What? It's funny because I think wolves got domesticated into dogs. 1,000 years ago. I think the rumor was a wolf got kicked out of its pack, and it was starving, and then it started begging, ancient man for like food, and over 1,000 years it got more domesticated, and for cats they domesticate themselves actually because when people start living in cities and it gets dirty in the cities and there's like rats and stuff, so they start moving to the states to eat the rats so they had food and then people had cats, to get rid of the pets. So it's kind of like a mutually like beneficial relationship between cats and humans. I thought that was really interesting.
That's pretty interesting.
And then
Yeah.
I believe in ancient Egypt they actually worshipped
They
cats
did.
and treat them like gods.
They did.
So
yeah.
that's probably why cats are so stubborn
Yeah.
when you try to do stuff to
They
them.
would-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's just funny, of all like the dangerous animals in like Africa, you got like, lions, the leopards, the cheetahs, there's elephants, and crocodiles. The most dangerous, the one that kills the most humans per year is actually the hippopotamus, which is a vegetarian, but they're super aggressive. And
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
I didn't
my
know
God.
that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do not want to
They
be
got them,
anywhere
like-
near a hippo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An aggressive one. That.
Yeah, do you know how fast a hippo runs? Like they're faster. Like they're faster in water, but they run like 30 miles per
Yeah,
hour.
they're still faster
actually.
than people. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
still faster than people.
Really?
It kind of sucks how we. It kind of sucks how like humans aren't really like that fast.
I'm about to say, yeah,
yeah.
like our best, evolution traits are our brain. It's not like our physicality.
We
or
have
something
more
like that.
brains than brawn.
Brawn, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we don't have armor, we don't have like claws or teeth that can bite through steel.
All we got is just
Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah.
We have opposable thumbs,
Opposable thumbs.
Thank you, evolution.
build tools.
Opposable thumbs.
Sweet.
Although cats nowadays are learning some of the stuff. Like I've seen on the internet that cats actually can turn a doorknob or open a door. Same with
Some
dogs.
cats are smart.
Wow.
Cats are smart, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Smart for their own good.
What would y'all say is better, dogs or cats?
That's a tough one.
I don't think I can give an answer because I have both a cat and a dog at home, so I'm kind of a little bit of both. I'm not like a firmly
here.
a dog person, I'm firmly a cat person.
Exactly.
I like dogs,
Yeah.
because they're companionship, but I also like cats because they're more independent and not as needy. All you have to do is pretty much feed them and change their little box, and they're fine because they bathe themselves and do their own thing.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
They're independent.
And they're also very entertaining as they're hunting
They
or
do.
playing. And once they get on catnip, oh, forget about it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So what is it like having a cat? Because I'd never got one before.
Me either.
They're funny.
They are funny.
Recently, back in May, I had to put my cat down
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry
because
for
of
your loss.
Loss,
for
yeah.
breast cancer.
Ooh.
But having her, she brought entertainment in my life. Same with my my brother, my mother, and my father. She was entertaining. And we had the breakaway collar with a little bell on it. So anytime she was around, that bell would just move. And we had a dark couch at the time when we first got her. A dark couch and a black cat. Do not mix. So that's why I suggested the collar, so that way we can actually hear her instead of
Tell
see
where
her.
she is.
Exactly.
Yeah, my cat has the same thing. We have a bell on her neck, so whenever she's like going up my stairs, I can hear her. I'm like, oh, she's coming.
Yeah. That's
Exactly, because they are ninjas, especially if you have a dark cat.
My cat's black, yeah.
They are ninjas. They will come from nowhere in the house, and then next minute, they're right next to you. I'm like, how did
Oh,
you
yeah.
get here?
Have y'all done this snake challenge with your cat where you just pluck a cucumber right behind him?
What? No, I have not.
No,
I can't say I've ever done that with
I
my cat.
have tried the challenge where you basically take a sheet and put it over you, peek out your head, put it over, and then drop and run and see what my cat did. My cat did nothing.
Oh my god! I did that to my dog and she didn't really do anything. I mean,
Some animals will not care what you do to them. Some do.
Oh yeah, I pick my cat like a baby all the time, and she's the only one that lets me do it. And I just give her kisses, and she's kind of like, well, this is fine, I guess. I'll let him do it.
Same
That's
with my
nice.
cat. I'm the only one that could hold her upside down, belly showing.
upside
Yeah.
down is what?
On her back.
Yeah, like I hold her like a baby, kind of like this. And it's kind of like this, and I can touch.
Exactly. I was the only one who could do that.
Yeah,
Wow.
me too.
Cool.
I'm actually the only one that's able to like pick up my like dog and stuff. Where when I like hold her like this, she actually likes look right behind people,
I can't
look
do
at me, and then just like she like just trusts me like a lot.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, I
animals are very trusting.
Yeah.
Is if once you break that trust,
Yeah.
you're never getting it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't pick up my dog. My dog's like 60 pounds.
Oh my god.
It's too big.
Cats, meow meow meow.
Funny.
Dogs,
Bark, bark, bark.
Rough.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
So Chase, have you ever thought about having a dog or a cat or any animal?
Yeah, I have. Even though I worry that they might be scratching or might uh, might actually try to hurt me if I try to touch them. But just as long as they're friendly, maybe. I did when I was younger, actually. Wanted a cat and dog.
What happened?
My brother was allergic to the dog saliva.
Ooh,
Oh,
Wow.
that's rough. buddy.
You ever had like a fish as like a pet?
No.
You ever
What
thought
about-
about having it?
Yeah.
Bunnies. It's been like a long time ago. I seen like a pet bunny, but I've been hearing like some stuff that they just poop. They don't really like do stuff.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
yeah. I actually read that they eat their own poop.
Bunnies?
Yeah, that's their only way of like eating. They have to like eat their own poop.
Well, in the wild they might have
Yeah.
to.
I think-
But if they're
No,
dom-
that's their whole nutrients. They had to.
Yeah. I've had like a lot of different pets growing up. I think the only one my mom will never allow me to get is a parrot. She does not do birds. So she'll let me get like a crocodile, but she lets me get a parrot.
you know, in Michigan, they.
I think I heard a story about like they found like a baby alligator in Connecticut like a few months ago.
We have alligators.
We have
No, we don't.
alligators now?
It was a lost pet. I think they found it, so they bring that forward because it wouldn't survive down in the winter. It's
lost
too
one?
cold. I don't
In
know.
Connecticut, not in Florida.
No,
Okay.
speaking about alligators, when I went to Orlando as like a little vacation, how come I found someone that was walking the alligator?
What?
Like they had a pet alligator and they were walking it.
Only in
Like with
Florida.
like a leash, like only in Florida. It's
Only in Florida.
Florida man.
Speaking on the Florida man situation, I heard on the news that I believe this was a while ago. Somebody actually threw an alligator through a Wendy's drive-through.
What?
what?
Wow.
Yeah, they had an alligator or crocodile in their car.
You sure this wasn't in Florida?
Yes, this was in Florida.
Of course.
Nah,
Who knew?
never seen something like that happen.
Florida is weird.
They're different. The water's different down there.
Oh yeah.
It's different, but New York's different. Oh my God! If
Mm-hmm.
you go to New York, it's just different. You never thought you would see like most of the crazy stuff that you see in Florida and New York. Once you get there, you'll see crazy stuff.
Oh yeah. It
Yeah, I went to-
depends on the different boroughs though.
Yeah, I went to New York one time. We immediately got out of the train station and we saw something crazy. Like I'm like, well, we're not in Connecticut anymore. Like,
Nope.
one stay over, it's like I was like in the Wizard of Oz. Like, we're not in Kansas anymore. Like, no, we're not in Connecticut anymore. This is a different place.
I saw-